supplement that your doctor is not prescribing for you.
Agbo can actually help fibroids.
See, they are just good favorites.
Velvin actually causes ulcer.
Yes. We have to evacuate the baby. And what
You see real life example of people actually using it.
having your period and they need to admit you, then you have to get yourself checked.
We've done like a bestie episode before on girl G's. Who has seen it? I thought my G's bodies are here. So you guys have not seen the episode 4. Yes. So you've not seen it. So ourselves and you've seen it on. Thank you, my love. That's my mom. So we spoke about, you know, friendship and all, and you can tell that this is not only a woman that is certified in different aspects of, you know, being a medical practitioner, but she's also an amazing soul to people around her. Meeting Angela was a blessing to me. You know, when you have somebody in your corner and then you're like, that's my girl, like she's an amazing person. I'm so happy to have you on this couch, and I know that you don't like it when we introduce you as an NHS nurse, so can you please tell us more? Don't be shy, and please can you look at my G's bodies and say hi, then introduce yourself to us.
Okay.
Thank you. Saw their mouths moving that they don't go through menstrual cramps. It's not fair, but can you tell us if it's hereditary and why do some women experience it?
Okay. My first answer would be no. Menstrual cramps, it's not hereditary. For me, I think it has to do with your body. And most women that go through menstrual cramps, they might have severe ones, they might have an underlying condition that they might not be aware of. That is why it's very important for you to go for your checkups. If you notice anything going on in your body, you go see your professional and sort it out. And there are some that don't have menstrual cramp. I would say they are just God's favorites.
They are.
In some,
Yeah.
they are just God's favorites because there is not really science behind it that a woman must have menstrual cramps and a woman might not have menstrual cramps. Coming from where I'm coming from, I have 4 sisters and I am the only one who experiences menstrual cramps.
Wow.
They don't. So, are we going to say that my mom's gene was not it?
Maybe it did not circulate well.
Maybe, but it's not really hereditary at all. So it's just natural. We all have to go through it. But when it's becoming chronic, when it's becoming severe, then that means there's something going on with your body that you need to check up.
Okay, so that will take me to the next question, which is, some people say cramp.
That might be one of the reasons, and it might not. It depends on your body for that particular month, on how your cycle went and all that. Yeah, it just depends on the body. But you can't really, like, I can't really say sugar is and sugar is not.
Okay.
But as far as I'm concerned, less of everything. Let it be moderate. Don't overtake it. Don't overconsume for your body. Yeah.
Alright. Thank you so much for answering that. So this is just a random gist. So there was a particular month that I got supplements of omega-3, 6, 9. I got magnesium. I got vitamin C. You know, like she said earlier, you need supplement to balance with what you're eating and all. And I noticed that the period that normally you do for 3 or 4 days, I did it for about 9 or 10 days, and it was rushing like river. And when I noticed it, I stopped taking the supplements, and then the period didn't really flow like that again, and you know, it was over. And in my head, I was like, I don't need to talk to anybody about this, or even talk to my G's body about it. So I kept it to myself. So a month after, my friend Tega, she visited me, and then she saw the supplement. She was like, that she has this supplement, omega-3, 6, 9, that people say, oh, it's good and all. That Shade, if you see, you know, normal girl just now, if you see the way my blood was, I said, my sister, me too. Like, it was just rushing and all. And I mean, I didn't talk about it online. She is not a social media person. She didn't talk about it. But there might be people that you realize that they tell you supplement is good, and then you take it, and then it increase the flow of your period. So, are we supposed to be doing period for 10 days normally, or is the supplement that affected the whole thing?
You can't be having your period for 9 days or 10 days.
And it's not like it's coming small. Like you can change
day.
pad like 6 times in a day.
It's not normal. It's too much. It is too much. I think the minimum is 3 to 5 days. I think some people do it for 7 days, right? So 9-10 days, that is a lot. And it might be the supplement in your own case. And please, I want to say this. I've seen a lot of things online where people come and say, come and buy supplements. It will work for your skin. It will work for your body. Please, don't take supplements that your doctor is not prescribing for you. And there are some certain, not all brands you should take. Speak to a professional, speak to your doctor. What is working for me, like I said, might not work for her. My doctor might tell me, take iron and magnesium tablets. He might tell you otherwise. And if you go ahead to take what I am taking, you might later regret it. And you'll be like, this person is taking the same thing. Why? And I need you to know that if you're taking any iron tablet, who knows what iron tablet or iron works for you? Iron, what is the work of iron? What does it do to our body? I don't know how many people students in the audience.
I mean, I have few information I can give you on that I got on TikTok. Actually, TikTok. You know, TikTok is like our Google now. Am I right? Like sometimes you want to buy something, instead of you going to Google, you go to TikTok. Because you know you will see videos of people that they will say 30 days of me using this particular thing. And then you go to day 30 to see if this person is still alive before you go and buy that thing. So to be honest, I feel like TikTok, you see real life example of people actually using it than Google. So that's why I said TikTok is actually our Google now.
That is the problem we have in the hospital. As a doctor, that's the problem when they come and say TikTok said I should use this. It used to be. Yeah. Now it's TikTok. You see a pregnant woman coming to ask you that you ask me to take this supplement, but TikTok is saying I should not take it. Madam, we are go to your TikTok. Alright, so iron actually helps to replace the blood you lose. Iron helps with producing of blood or flow of blood. And magnesium on the other hand helps to relax your muscles. So if you combine that together, so you are having a contraction in you. I don't want to go to this medical jargon, but yes,
go into it.
Okay, so when you are on your period and you're having pain, it's practically your uterus contracting. Right? So let's put that to the other hand. Now imagine you having fibroids in you, which is a growth in your or around your uterus. How will that pain be like? That one is like expanding your uterus, and period is contracting your uterus. How will you feel? You feel terrible. So when you are taking magnesium, it helps to like relax your muscles and or reduce your cramps, excess cramps. Not like it will make the cramp go away, or instead the other one say it will make your cramp go away, but it will help you to reduce the cramp. Then the blood you are losing, the iron tablets will help you to replace it. So that is why you can use both tablets together, but your body will it work for you. He takes iron tablets and magnesium. I can't take it. You understand? There's some people that when you're on their period, they use heat pads. There's some people that they just want to be in their house all day. There's some people that just want to take hot water and they'll
just keep drinking hot water.
Like you get. And she was talking about tea the other time. Please don't be taking tea anyhow. Green tea, yellow tea, blue tea. Please know your body for yourself. Because you're seeing it online, it's aesthetically pleasing. They are avoiding it. Please. You can take Lipton, but like tune down the way you take those tea bags and everything, because it might not work for you. You understand me? So like, and don't follow trends. Don't follow trends. So back to the iron and the magnesium, it's actually good. And too much of pain relieves please tune it down. Before my friends will call me and say, hello Jola, I'm having cramps. What did you use? Ibuprofen, okay. My dear, there will be a day that ibuprofen will not work for you again.
I even heard there was, sorry for cutting you short, there was a time that I heard that Velvin actually causes ulcer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is why when doctor was talking at that time, excess of everything. Especially Nigerians, a man schedule. As a man schedule. When you use it, it will work, but you get to a point where it will stop working.
Early last month, you know, I've been talking about my receding hairline and all that. I'm losing my edges and all. And someone said, oh, majorly maybe stress, maybe because I don't sleep well, it can affect your hair growth and all. And also maybe I need iron in my blood. And I said, okay. So I went to the pharmacy and I complained. They gave me iron blood tonic. So when they gave me that blood tonic, to be honest, I just wanted my hair to start growing back. I want my edges to start growing back. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me even this magnesium that I've abandoned for a long time, let me add it to this blood tonic. And like every morning and at night, I'll just take blood tonic, magnesium before going to bed. And my period came. And I was supposed to go and see somebody that day. I was already done dressing up. And I just felt like, I felt that blow in my tummy. I just sat down. I was like, okay, normally, whenever I want to have my period, I can go through pain of 1 month before I see it. So, my gist body should know this now. We're saying, people know already. So, I felt like that heavy blow. I just sat down. I told my husband, I said, babe, I think my period might come next week. That was what I said. I said, well, I just felt like a sharp pain. And I was like, oh, okay. And do you have this? Do you have, normal things? And I said, okay, let me go to the restroom to go and shower. And I saw my period. And I was like, okay, this is new. Do you understand? Immediately, this man was running helter-skelter in the house because he knows that I'm gonna be on that bed and be crying and regretting my life. I said, babe, should I do all sorts for you? Babe, should I go and buy ibuprofen? Babe, this one. I said, wait, I'm not feeling anything. You know when you're lying on the bed and you're expecting pain? That was it. I was down there and I was like, babe, I'm not feeling any pain. He said, wait, maybe it's stick. You know when you're already used to something for years. I was expecting pain. And day one came, no pain. I mean, not even, I did not feel, I was just weak. And the weakness is not like maybe I can't do it. I could laugh. No, if I'm doing my period, who got me? Why will I laugh? What is even making me smile? Do you understand? I was on that bed, no pain. For 3-4 good days that I was on my period, no pain. And I said, what's going on? What did I do? I went to my Insta story and I said, these bodies, I don't know what is going on. I used this combination for 1 month and I noticed that I didn't have any pain. And people started entering my DM and saying that, oh, it actually helps with, reducing, what's the word? Yes, and also ease the tension of the bone and all. And I was like, oh, that's really good. So, what's the science behind it?
Just practically easing your muscles.
So, what that blood tonic now, like, because I mean, let me even say, what's the difference between iron supplement and blood tonic? Because there are some blood tonic that they will add, it has iron in it. Yeah. Do we have some blood tonic that don't have iron in them?
I think there is some. Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So what's the name of the blood tonic you had? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. They might work hand in hand. The supplement, the tonic might have iron in it that might help, right? And the magnesium on the other hand, you used it before your period.
Yes.
And it's been preparing
my body
for the coming of period. So when it came, just like like began, so your body was relaxed enough for it, like the allowed was easy because you had used it. So the
omega-3 69,
yeah, you used previous
that
months and
increased
it's
the
not
blood flow.
Was it during your period or before your period?
Before my period, I was using the supplement before my period, and then the period, like the blood was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yes.
That is practical. That means it's kind of boost the blood supply.
The blood flow.
The blood flow. So yeah. So I think that does not work for you.
Oh, okay.
Or when you're experiencing low blood during your period, then you can use it.
Okay.
But that means that does not work for you.
Okay, so if that blood tonic and magnesium worked for me and reduced the, the pain and all, do you think I can advise people to also, she's already shaking her head, to also try, because I mean, someone told me like a month after that, she tried it and the period, she didn't feel any pain. So do you think people should go, especially people that experience, Angela, you mentioned it the other time that you also experience severe cramps. Do you know how bad it can be that your whole day will be ruined? You won't be able to do anything. So imagine someone now telling you online that I use blood tonic and magnesium and I did not, the people will use it. So is it bad or good?
See, one thing is, when it comes to health matters, you have to be very careful in advising people. And so people might use it. You can give your own opinion. I use this thing and you work for me. You can and you might not. It depends on you. So when they use it and they see that, oh, this thing works for me, fine. But you see those ones that come on and say you must use it. I can bet my life it will work. That one is wrong, because my body is not your body. Some people might use it this month and next month they try it again and it stop working. Because why? Sometimes their body is new to what they are introducing to it, and we don't have patience. You get, okay, Lulu told me to start using this. I started it this month before my period. My period came, it was still bad though. Next month they drop it. You have to keep using it when you feel like okay, I want to try this thing. And as well, if you have a doctor that or gynecologist or anybody, speak to them like, oh, I saw this thing online. Do you think my body might take it? Should I come in for checkup so I can be sure it will work for me? But on the other side, I don't advise that you tell people to use what you use, because we all have different bodies.
Yeah, speaking about gynecologists, at what stage or age should we as women start visiting gynecologists? Because we are gisting, right?
Yeah.
There are times that you go to the hospital and then you complain to a doctor and you tell them, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Instead of them referring you to see a doctor, they can just say something random. When last did you have sex?
Yeah.
Or just random question, and then you're like, if you're speaking to a gynecologist, they might not say that, but the doctor you're speaking to, you expect them to actually give you this empathy. And then so because of that, most people don't even go to the hospitals anymore, and they feel like, what's the need of having a gynecologist when the first question they ask is, when last did you have sex? So what stage or what age should we start visiting gynecologists, and is it that important?
Yes, it's very important as a woman to see a gynecologist at a certain stage of your life. For me, in my own opinion, I don't know, my own opinion, once a girl, let's start from a girl who just started her period. I think our mothers, sorry ma'am, I think our mothers did not do most of those things for us, because we did not exhibit any symptoms. We were okay. So for me, I feel like once a child starts seeing their period, a girl child starts seeing their period, and you notice that, oh, they are having pains, this pain is getting too much, this and this is happening, you can actually take them to see a gynecologist. Then from there, they will grow to be able to do that kind of thing for themselves. They will be able to go to the hospital and go for checkups without anybody reminding them. And I think on the other side, they used to say, sorry for my Yoruba, but
some doctors will even say, it's just growing around you, it's not going to affect you, you can keep living with it. While some people will say, oh, you need to tackle it and then maybe you're like, oh, let me try and go to 2 other or 3 other hospitals and ask them that, oh, someone told me this, can you please tell me or check me and tell me more? And then they tell you that it is actually very terrible, we need to operate on you. So like, do we have good and bad fibroid, or is there anything like that? Amen.
I don't think there is anything like good and bad fibroid. I don't think there is. Okay, when they say it's good, maybe it's just little ones that is just growing. That is not that big. And when they mean the bad ones, maybe they mean the ones that are big as the size of the baby, maybe. But I don't think there is anything like good and bad. So if you find out early that you have fibroids, the best thing is just to go and tackle it on time.
No matter how small.
Yeah. There are some that can go away when they are still small, and there are some that if you say you want to leave them, they will grow. They will keep growing. It's just like you're picking a baby inside of you. It will eat and it will grow. And if you are someone coming from a background that they have this fibroid in the family and everything, because it's genetics, like so, like you might, you don't know. So once you know that you have it, just tackle it. There's nothing like good or bad fibroid at all. And if you are of that age of you're supposed to get married and have babies and you are not yet, and they say you have fibroid, please treat it
before getting pregnant.
Yes.
Is there like complications that can come with having fibroids and also being pregnant?
Yes. You can lose the baby. The person can lose the baby. Miscarriages. Like every bleeding, like just random things that does not even make sense. And when you have a baby in you and you are bleeding every single day that you are having your period, the baby will not be able to stay. Of course, it will go. Some will even have to do evacuation. So like it's just best. Okay, I have a friend that got married recently and she knew she had fibroid and she got pregnant, thank God. But she got sick, started bleeding. At almost 3 months, we had to evacuate the baby. And what the doctor tell her, wait, you can still live with it. You can still manage it. But what if her body is not allowing her to manage it? So once you see that you have it, the best thing is not to treat it. Don't leave it. To avoid story that touches. Okay. But at the end of the day, you still have to take it away.
Okay. So what's the difference between ovarian cysts and fibroids?
I would say in some ways they are similar and in some ways they are not, but they all have to do with cysts. Like it's just like a growing too. The cyst is a growing also, and it also like hinders you from having like fertility issues, bleeding, a lot of things, and it also affects your day-to-day activity. So they are practically the same thing, but some ways they are not. They also have different names and different issues they give, right? So they are similar, but not they're similar.
Okay.
And I think the difference a little bit about ovarian cyst is when you have ovarian cyst, I think it gets worse than fibroids, that you have to take it out immediately.
Okay, so can you tell us the causes of fibroids? Because growing up, when you ask, like when older people, when they say, oh, they have fibroids, they went to the hospital to check up and they said they have fibroids, and you ask them question and they are like, is when you stop having sex that you develop fibroids. Is there anything like that?
No. Okay.
So what are the causes? Yes.
Okay, there are a lot of causes of fibroids, but I'll just mention like few. So, number one can be hormones, the other one can be genetics, and the main one is lifestyle also. So, those three. There are other ones like early menstruation and all that other ones. Okay. But do you see those three? They are the most strong like cause of it. Genetics. It's in your genes, it's your family, so you have to have it. Lifestyle, you don't take care of yourself, you don't go for your normal checkup. Maybe when they tell you to use this, you you don't listen, or overdose of medication, antibiotics, all of those
Causes
things.
fibroids.
Not like causes it, but
Okay.
there are some that you
Some.
use that
Okay.
overdose.
Okay.
Then the last one is hormones, your progesterone, your estrogen, like they're not causes death. But mainly lifestyle is very important. The lifestyle you live. How have you been living? How have you been taking care of yourself? So it's very, very important. And if it's in your family already, you know when to tackle it, when to start tackling it.
So for some people that, like I said earlier, it's not everybody that actually visit gynecologists.
Yes.
So for some people that they've never visited one before, what are the symptoms that you can be exhibiting that if you check Google, now Google might say you are dying. But if you see somebody close to you experiencing that, it can be like, it might be early symptoms of having fibroids or no. So what are those symptoms that we should watch out for?
Okay, number one is heavy flow of blood. When you're having a heavy period, when your period is coming, and when it comes with a lot of blood clots. And for some that it gets bigger, your stomach. You see some people and they be like, oh, are you pregnant? Congratulations. No, it's not pregnancy, it's fibroids. Yeah. So those things, but mainly when you see some, it's practically like, for me, I think fibroid is still like more related to menstrual cramps, because during those times when you have fibroid, when you have like the underlying conditions, that is when your period becomes very heavy, and it gives you like, you will be like, God, just take me, because there will be pains, a lot of contractions, because apparently the period pain will actually like activate the pain activator. Then when the activator will do its work, at the other hand, fibroid is there trying to contract, trying to do everything. So like every flow of blood, painful period is also a sign of a symptom of fibroid. Painful, like it's very chronic that if you're having your period and they need to admit you, then you have to get yourself checked. Okay. And when you notice that just some changes in how your belly is getting big anyhow, like, and sometimes late periods, or during your period more than the days you're supposed to do it. Yes. So like those are the early symptoms. Okay. Yeah. I think the worst symptoms is actually when you start seeing your tummy and excessive bleeding. So after your period, the person is still bleeding. So like you need to get it checked.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So the last and final question. Yeah, excited. So what are the mental health practices that can help a woman cope with fibroids or menstrual cramps?
Number one, good health. Healthcare, yes. Make sure you seek a good healthcare system. You need all your support. You need to speak to somebody. You need to be able to see a doctor and they will tell you what to do. Number two is support. Family support, group support. You can look for someone that has the same issue with you. You guys can be together and be encouraging each other. You don't need a lot of people. Just support.
Just with your girls.
Exactly. People that can support you, that come and see you. This thing has started again. No, that will help you that you're not alone. And number three, don't listen to what people say. Number one, in the time of I care for you, I'm trying to look out for you. And the other one is Fini, how are you doing it? There's some people that they will talk to you and it will bring you down, because this comes with a lot of mood swings. But they will not understand what you are going through if you are having mood swings. There's some people that they can't come out because what if I come out and I get things because this thing is not even going. You understand? So like, have good people around you. Don't listen to what people say. Don't let anyone tell you, I have one I want you to use. I have one. No. Whatever your medical practitioner is telling you, follow suit. Use your medications. Self-care. Take yourself out. Tell yourself it's not the end of the world. It's not there to stay.
Are you against Agbo or? I mean, sometimes you hear things like Agbo can actually help fibroids. Say it.
I'm sorry, I don't support it. I'm sorry, I don't support it. I'm sorry, but I don't preach it
At all.
I don't. sorry. I don't. You can use it though, but I don't. Because why? It's like you are having a concubine with your husband. In what sense? You come to the hospital to see a doctor for your issue, and at the same time, when you leave my hospital, you are going to go and drink and go. How the drug? How will it work? Because
Angela, the way mommies were looking at you.
Sorry, mommy. I used to drink and go when I was young. So, like, traditionally, they say it's good. But as me, I won't advise.
Okay.
I won't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. Thank you so much for coming to the house. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So if you have any question, you can just write it in a paper and then pass it to the ushers. So when it's time for the panel session, we are going to treat all questions. Thank you so much.
Or make some noise for Lulu and Angela.